Taurus, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Taurus tarot reading. Taurus, love tarot reading. Taurus, love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Taurus, love messages channeled. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. A reading where we're going into their feelings for you, thoughts and feelings, your feelings for them, thoughts and feelings. Is there anything you need to know you don't see coming? Is anyone making a move? What's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular? Let's take a look at the energy that is coming in, Taurus. Whoa, look at this. We have the Empress and the Page of Swords. So here's the thing. This is you, Taurus. This is your energy connected both to the sacral chakra I feel and the heart chakra I love. It's also bringing in Libra. You're connected, of course, by way of Venus, the planet of love, which is here in this energy. Now it's coming here with the Page of Swords. Somebody's holding on to some truth. Is this somebody from a distance, you could say? How close or how far is going to be really specific to you. But holding on to some truth around feelings, for sure. But what else? It's not clear yet. The Page of Swords sometimes can be around somebody who's poking around, spying, just wanting to know what you're up to, talking to other people. But I'll tell you, this page is definitely holding on to some information. And we have you here, literally, the Empress. Is somebody coming in here? Finally, is somebody going to open up and communicate, speak the truth about feelings? And what else is going on? Are they just watching and longing? Because I had this feeling right when the energy came through of like somebody who's also longing for you. Okay. Whoa. Your Page of Swords. Okay. Page of Swords literally just made its way into the reading. It's staying here. Your first placement, it just revealed the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody you were in a long-term partnership with, were building it, wasn't on the table. There's such a longing here. But I tell you what, the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress too, this is like long-term energy, growth, abundance, new beginnings, fertility. It's the Empress, the leader of all 12 zodiac signs. Not just accessible to water, air, earth, and fire, but here within the Empress. Also a lot of Gaia energy here. Ten of Pentacles, Mercury in Virgo. Let's see where this is going. This is a timeless reading, Taurus. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. If you want to check out your Taurus Love Tarot reading playlist, it's linked in the description below. You will find all 12 zodiac signs there, actually, as well as all signs tarot, love readings for the collective. And if you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long and specific twin flame readings. So feel free to check them out. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Comments are on. These are things that help keep the channel growing and being put in front of more people. So thank you so much. An extra shout out to channel members. Not expected, not mandatory, but so appreciated. Also the super thanks that have been coming in. Gosh, thanks you guys. I appreciate that. And don't forget, a little quick reminder, if you hear my voice, you hear my readings, even if they tweak my voice, which they usually do, because you know my laugh, you know the things that I say, let me know. There are content thieves, and we're taking them down. I just need the names. So thank you for that. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Taurus, Saho. Oh, it's the Seven of Cups. Venus and Scorpio energy right here in the partnership placement. So somebody, well, with commitment issues, what is that around? Too many choices? Is somebody overworking? Is there distance? Are there other connections, romantic connections or otherwise? They have a mask on here, look. Get the mask out of the way. They're holding on to a skull, which is connected to Scorpio energy. The Seven of Cups, this is Venus and Scorpio energy. Look, three of them are kind of over here. That's bringing in the Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer. We see two of them sort of being protected by this kind of scary looking alligator, crocodile monster. I don't know what that is. But there's like a, there's like a protection around your relationship or how they feel about you, how you feel about each other. But there's also a choice. There's like too many choices, and it's not always about romantic. You know, it could be around a lot of things. There's definitely, without a doubt, that's been coming through already around the feelings that this person has for you, quite literally with that Empress energy that they've been holding on to, or perhaps, you know, there's just something going on in the connection. Maybe you know this already, but our Page of Swords, there are feelings here. It's just not even a question for me. Eight of Swords in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse, where their energy is really strong. So a delay in a move. And that we could be looking at a literal move for some of you if you're talking about relocation. But also a delay, you could say, in a move towards something more. Is it the Ten of Pentacles? Long-term energy, dating, going exclusive, moving in marriage. What is it? Because that's kind of what it feels like for me. The Three of Wands, the Sun in Aries, and this is in reverse. It's a delay. It's like, and it's here where their energy is really super strong, and we can see that somebody has this choice. And that's the other thing. When you get into the Three of Wands, you've generally dealt with the Two of Wands, and that's Mars and Aries energy around somebody making a choice, waiting for someone to make a choice. So literal, it could be literal travel, it could be literal just coming to you to talk, could be an actual big move. If there's a completion around it, you know, like that something's going to be resolved or talked about around that. When you get out of the Two of Wands and you're in the Three of Wands in the upright, it's sort of like, okay, that's the move now. It's like getting ready to. There's a delay around that. So it's pretty clear. And seeing the Eight of Swords right in between our Seven of Cups and our Three of Wands in reverse, this is around the communication and the truth that this person is holding on to, literally around you and that Empress energy, where this is going, feelings that are here. I don't have any details at this point, and I may not get them around what's happened, but that's really not my business anyway. Should it come through? Okay. I think you already probably know. The Eight of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini energy, and this reversal energy is like somebody getting out of whatever situation they were in or put themselves in. That is delaying things. This page, you know, it can be literal a chronological age difference, like somebody younger, but that's also, it's like a student energy, you know, trying to figure it out. And it's kind of interesting because you see the Page of Swords here on this sort of this cliff. And here at the Three of Wands, you see a cliff as well. There are those two wands we're talking about, what you're waiting for. Choice, again, is it around Location, distance, people, work. What is it? Just literally coming together to talk. Whatever it is, again, it's in reverse. So there's a delay around that. But I also see that somebody's getting out of some kind of energy here, a release, freeing energy with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You can see like hands are tied, but not really, you know, blindfold on. And you generally put yourself here. And interestingly enough, we have here in today's energy, the card, the Four of Swords over here and the Four of Swords over here. Bringing in the Three of Swords, Saturn and Libra, like something having gone on or going on here, because you get into the Four of Swords, you know, it's sort of like healing and rest and what happened in the Three of Swords. So like you're both here and there hasn't been communication. Things haven't been moving. We saw the Empress coming in, and that's major arcana energy, but we're kind of counting on, we're counting on the court cards, the minor arcana, to do the work to get into that energy. And that's where you guys come in. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. Look at that. More page energy. And the Page of Wands, holding onto the wand still. So the decisions that you're making, the moves that you're making, because that energy of the Empress, you know, is around timing, divine number, divine timing, but growth and possibilities and opening up and communicating. And somebody who I feel wants to restart something here. I don't know what the details are. It's a really strong validation if they are younger or just maybe even emotionally kind of behaving a certain way, but it's not always about that. But it's the page energy, you know, our messengers looking at the wand, taking a foot. They say a step. They say in Ireland, and hello Ireland, if you're here, you vote with your feet. Holding on to the wand, holding on to the wand. There's a delay in the page energy, and there's a delay here in the Three of Wands in reverse, and then this this Page of Swords here as well, of coming here to be honest, to make a decision already. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of sassy. I think that might be you, Taurus. The Empress is here, and that is just some oh my gosh. Page of Cups. So, I mean, we could literally be looking at somebody who's just freaking out about it. Literally younger, just an emotional kind of holding back energy, maybe some emotional immaturity, unavailability. But I do like that Taurus energy is bringing in someone who is opening up, who is speaking the truth, and who is thinking long term. The Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, coming to speak the truth. They're just holding on to it so freaking long. And where are you at? Because you're the Empress, and that energy is extremely strong today. If you are connected to, if you normally watch Aries, I recommend you check it out. It might be for you. I had it up, and I had to take it down because there was some stuff going on with it. So it's by the time you see this, it will be up. Yeah. Getting your attention. That's what this is. Jupiter and Leo energy. Somebody who really, it's like looking for a victory, like they want to say. So we could be looking at a King of Swords kind of energy who's being strategic about it. The thing is, the wands are the fastest energy, but we see the delay here, and we see them farting around here too. That's code for wasting time, taking too long. Farting around. The swords are slower, but still fast. There's some thought, and there's a lot of that going on, but holding on to the wand here, sitting on this horse. This particular horse, I just want to say, is one that's around emotions. They're wearing the victory wreath. They have the victory wreath on the wand. You can see the Five of Wands in the background, 4 of them here. One of them over here. Well, we know who that belongs to. It's kind of everywhere here. And And this Four of Wands here bringing in Venus and Aries energy. It can be around homecoming kind of reunion energy. There could definitely be some sort of third parties. Also, not just romantically, like we could be looking at some Hierophant energy, like even somebody in their own way, you know? Third party energy is not just about, oh, there's another person romantic. It can be, but it can be family of origin. It could be somebody's commitment issues. Seven of Cups. Look here with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, messengers. Yeah, this person's thinking long term. I don't know what has been going on here and why they've been farting around, what exactly it's delayed, and what is the choice they have to make. The Two of Cups is here. This has been a very busy energy this week. The last days, you could say. Venus and Cancer energy. You love each other. There's still feelings here, clearly. And that's something that came in really strong, weirdly, but also in the Seven of Cups, like this person protecting it. Almost like, too, they don't want other people to see that, like they're maybe hiding something from someone else, maybe even from themselves. The Moon energy, because this is somebody who loves you too. Again, whether this is age, just whatever their commitment issues are, it's super clear, but they do love you. And there is a victory energy here around wanting to communicate. Six of Wands, Two of Cups. Could somebody want to propose marriage? It's a possibility. It's here. This is a Cancer energy, but it's interesting with our Lion. It brings in a lot of the Leo energy here too, intense. And that's the other thing about this energy today is I feel like there's a lot of chemistry, like that sometimes really overwhelms each other. If this is somebody that you've been, now this is a specific message for someone, if this is someone you've been friends with for a long time and maybe there was more you've been waiting for, they feel the same way. Super specific, but it is here. It's like you've, been wanting this to be more. But that's not the case for everybody. But what it is and has been really clear is that they've been holding on to the fact that they still love you or they love you. The Empress coming in, opening up, speaking the truth. They're holding on to it. But I think they're about to get out of it, to come here with it. Eight of Swords in reverse. Again, this release energy. The Eight of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini. And Jupiter is the planet of prosperity and expansion and growth and information, luck. I think of that as timing. And this person has, I feel like, the communication in general and things haven't been moving, but there's a release of that's like getting out of the Eight of Swords now and getting here on our Six of Wands horse, literally. So I want to validate if you can see this person, that event they're going to be at, you think they could be at, they might be at, they're probably going to be there. Not everyone can see everybody, I know that. It's still the same energy though. It's delayed. It's been a delay. I mean, you can literally see it here. The feelings between you. This can be considered a soulmate card, a twin flame card, twin flame energy. Is everybody on a twin flame journey? No. Lots of people don't care about it or believe in it, and that's okay. You take what's for you. I will always bring it through. It's been very clear here, Taurus, that this is somebody from the get-go that, oh, come on already, that loves you, that has a lot of feelings for you, and I don't know what the specifics are about holding on to this truth. Again, whether it's around other people, location, or just fear of all these feelings or commitment, that Seven of Cups energy. Yeah, look. A delay literally in the truth. The Queen of Swords in reverse with the Three of Wands in reverse. Libra, ruled by Venus energy. Yeah, it's what they've been holding on to right here with the Eight of Swords as well. The Magician. Gemini and Virgo energy. As above, so below energy. Here's the thing about the Magician. The Empress is the leader of all 12 zodiac signs, but the Magician has access to all the zodiac signs, the energy, like the tools to make things happen, the manifesting energy, you know. There's love here. Somebody has just been taking too long to make a choice. Obviously, there's love between you. But there's some kind of energy here too, and it's been really strong in the last days around this Magician. So there's like the manifesting energy of our Magician making wishes come true. Turning visions into reality. Taking inspired action. It could be some of you have been writing messages yourself and sending them or not sending them, you know. But it's also this energy of like, even though it's this manifesting energy and holding on, you know, what is the burning sage? What is in there? There's this like putting your hand to the face energy too. Because I don't know what the issues are. But this is a conversation, I feel, or messages that at some point needs to take place. The Magician is connected to both the solar plexus chakra, I do, and the throat chakra, I speak. Clear communication. Holding on to the truth. It's just not even, oh gosh. Yeah. The Strength card in reverse, literally getting the courage. That Leo energy was coming through, obviously, in our Two of Cups today, and here it is to share. This is somebody who, maybe they're afraid of their own feelings. Again, whatever it is, it's in that Seven of Cups. The choices, the commitment issues here. Because this is like self-sabotage energy in reverse. Leo energy in source. The Strength card is connected to the heart chakra. It's fear. I mean, it's fear. It's right in between the Six of Wands and the delay around the Three of Wands. So it's both around the communication of the feelings, but it's also around the next move possibly or level that this person has been perhaps afraid of, or something around the timing. Whether it's marriage, a family, moving in, going exclusive, dating, whatever it is. You can see the delay right in between our Strength card, the Three of Wands in reverse, but somebody sitting on the Six of Wands, like that's what they want to do. And again, communicate, but also we could be looking at somebody here who, yes, I don't know, like figured it out now. Timing energy, ready for moving in, marriage, perhaps children for some of you. That's so specific, but it's very strong in the Empress energy. The other thing I want to say to you here with our Strength card is, well, that's an energy around self-love as well. And the courage and loving yourself. It's clear that this is somebody that you love and that loves you too. And this is somebody who is holding on to far too much information that you could really stand to hear. But it's also that energy for you of being honest with yourself, because it's connected to the Queen of Swords in reverse. And that's, yeah, it's like holding on to not being totally honest with yourself, maybe. So is there a decision that you've made or that you're making? Because the Magician is here. And that's all of the tools to get focused and turn visions into reality. To make things happen, to manifest and take the steps toward that. It's not magic, despite the magic energy of the Magician. But new beginnings, the opportunity here between the two of you, clear, but also for you and the potential. And the Empress, you, which came through. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Again, that wand energy, which is fast, but in reverse, it's kind of slowed down. The Knight is the fastest knight. But I'll tell you, this reversal energy is an impulsive energy, and it's connected to the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands. So if this is someone you can see, they're just kind of showing up at something. That's the other thing. What are the obstacles and the challenges going on here behind the Six of Wands? Because that's the Five of Wands. Saturn and Leo energy. Is it other people? Is it just their issues with commitment? What is it? But reaching out is it's impulsive here. So whether it's seeing them or there's a phone call or a message or something. And I gotta say, maybe that's even something you're initiating. And that's going to be specific to you. And it's not, look, as I say that, here it is. It's the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's the thing. You jump on the Six of Wands and you can move when you've worked this out. At least trying to. It's somebody who's trying to resolve some issues. Look here around commitment. Connected to the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Cups, by the way. Who I don't even think I really totally acknowledged yet. That's connecting both to the current energy, but also some of the past energy of, again, some immaturity around how things have, what's been going on. So whether it's chronological age or it's just fear of marriage or whatever. The Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. There's the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Sun in the upright. Leo energy. New cycle. It's getting out of the Moon in reverse. Truth and clarity, illumination. Come into light, the truth. You love each other. It's clear. Maybe there's other truths that I'm not aware of. Like I said, you know, obviously there's choices, there's commitments, issues going on. And there's some not being honest around feelings energy, but that could be other things as well. Somebody here afraid of that and maybe sabotage things because of it, or just still by not moving forward. But again, I really like that energy for you, the Magician, the Empress, because, you know, they're supporting, it's all supporting each other. Like I'm talking about the cards, you know, like co-creating here to get this Strength card in the upright also for you. To get into this new cycle, whatever you decide to do. Because obviously there's love here. But the self-love, also extremely important. The Sun, this possibility for things to work out, to grow here. It's clear that there are things to be resolved quite literally, and it connects directly to somebody's commitment issues. Again, so I don't know what they all are, but there's definitely some kind of communication that needs to happen. The Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands, and there it is, and it's delayed, and that's been really the case from the beginning of your reading. So the Queen of Pentacles is interesting because she is my protege to the Empress, who we know was here. A lot of Gaia energy and resourceful, can make things work that were not working. The Pentacles are long-term but slow-moving. So again, wherever you were, hello. I'm just talking, and as usual with these cameras, I look up and it's not recording. You didn't miss anything. What I was saying is this Ace of Pentacles, Gaia, and healing energy. And the Pentacles being long-term but very slow-moving. And that's an energy here, like that there is a lot of healing still. But there's also two people who love each other here. And there's a need for honest expression and courage and self-love. Not just, okay, we love each, you know, they love you, you love them. There's more than that here. But the Sun is here in the new cycle, and you're the freaking Empress, man. Taurus. And it was your first energy coming in, and it's been very strong in your reading. Creation, abundance, new beginnings. So, yeah, the last two that we're looking at here are the Eight of Pentacles, working on it. Sun in Virgo energy, interestingly enough. There's our Sun with the Eight of Wands. So communication, I would say, to begin with. And change. The Eight of Wands is a really fast energy, like hearing from this person, or you messaging them, whatever the case is, like communication and it changing things. And again, it's in reverse, so there's a delay around that. Three of Wands in reverse, the Six of Wands leading up here. Somebody, so whether they're just, whatever the fear is around it, of what needs to be said, I don't know. But that's here, and eventually something is going to change. There is a new cycle here. I also wanted to point out in that Eight of Wands two things. One, it's Mercury, Sagittarius energy. And Mercury is oftentimes connected to reading and to writing. So this could also be around a text message, SMS, social media, email. But it's also Mercury, so if you normally talk to them or you're on the phone, and if you're here in real time, we are in Mercury retrograde. We just got out of a lunar eclipse, a full worm moon in Virgo, and we're heading for a partial solar eclipse in like some days from now. This is a pretty intense energy. And this, look, this Eight of Pentacles, 8 is an action number, and it's can be connected to karma, also with infinity, truth, balance, renewal, also connected to Libra. But that's an 88, and for me, that's butterfly energy. That's a new stage energy. And that really is dark to light, transformational energy that's been coming in through here. So this information that they're holding on to in this conversation just could really change so many things. You know, regardless, whatever direction you're planning to go in. So I want to show you these because they got left behind. Channeled love messages from their higher self. I want to feel that way again. And I know I messed up everything. I wish I could share my good news with you. That's interesting. So that might be around something specific. Well, look at this news. This has already been clear. I love you. Is that the news, actually? Because that's just been so strong about feelings. I don't think somebody's sitting here waiting to hear. Maybe you are. I don't mean it in that way, but it's definitely this feeling that you know it, they know it, it's so strong. And that's the other thing. Are they just afraid of all those feelings? Because that's been coming through of holding on to them. This page energy, you know, coming in with the Empress, connected to the sacral chakra I feel and the heart chakra I love. Well, in case you're wondering, this is how they feel. I love you. I left before you could leave me. Right here with the Seven of Cups, the commitment issues. I am afraid to contact you. The Strength card in reverse, quite literally with the Six of Wands, the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I mean, that's just, I don't know what that's about. I feel you even though we are apart. I wish I had treated you better. I regret lying to you about feelings, or just even you could say lie by omission, by actions, or just not telling you. It could be it could be something else too. I'm afraid to contact you. I regret lying to you. The Queen of Swords in reverse. The Strength card in reverse, the fear around that. But working on it, Eight of Pentacles here. 5 of them here. That does connect to the Five of Pentacles, Mercury and Taurus, which is an energy of loss, especially around communication for me. And something here in the connection, of course. Then there are the Seven of Pentacles, look, 2 of which are together. So it's both getting us into that Seven of Pentacles where you're waiting. Venus literally in Taurus energy within the Eight of Pentacles, but also the Two of Pentacles energy of somebody who needs to make a choice. We see them working on it. It's like what is that word, shitter? Get off the pot. Make a choice. Working on the Eighth Pentacle. There's hammering it out. Look. It's kind of hot. They're holding it with this tool. This Schloss, castle, in the background, fortress, represents the two of you for me. That could be representing an actual home, but it's just more about the journey. I'm afraid to contact you, but I'm working on it. Don't go anywhere, energy. Bottom of the deck, you are the best thing in my life, Taurus. I love you so fucking much. Right here with I love you and on the Two of Cups. I have so much fear right now. There's a lot of love, so I don't know if it's just around the feelings. You are my soulmate. And it's right here with the Two of Cups. It scares me how deeply you see me, but I love it. I'm going through an ego death is showing itself. I miss you so much. Here are the depths of my soul. And so you can see the bottom of the deck, I am so drawn to you. That's also star energy, Aquarius, like affinity. All roads lead back to you energy. Beautiful Taurus, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here, watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. It means so much. Thank you again for joining. For those of you who have joined the channel membership, that's what I wanted to say. Not expected or mandatory, but so appreciated. It really helps to keep the channel going and allowing me to do what I love to do most. Also, thank you for the super thanks that have been coming in through the comments. So appreciated. Don't forget, if you hear my content, you hear my voice, no matter how much they try to change it, let me know. Feel free to post somewhere in a comment because they're all held. I'll see it. Or send me an email on the About Me page and let me know the channel name, because there are some content thieves and we're taking them down. So thank you for your support with that. I'm sending you love and light always, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until then.